Marie, I need to talk to you about something.
What's up?
It's just, I'm in trouble.
What's going on?
Mom wants me to move in with us.
What?
We have a 3-bedroom apartment, so she says she can use one of the bedrooms.
It's not about the room.
I know, Mom herself is the problem. After all, she has all that nasty personality. Anyway, I told her I'd talk to you about it.
Hmm. But you said she's been lonely since you lost your father 2 years ago.
Yes, that's what she said too. That she's always alone. Birthdays, Christmas, New Year's. She's always lonely.
We do visited her for those events though, didn't we?
She doesn't seem to have that in mind. She just insists that she's so lonely.
Well, I don't doubt that. I think I leave the decision to you since I know that you'll do your best to support me when I'm in trouble.
Really?
Yeah, but on the condition that you will support me.
I understand. Then I'll talk to Mom that you also agree for her to live with us.
I'm not sure, but I'll try to make every day enjoyable.
Okay, thanks.
Marie, what's for dinner tonight? I made mac and cheese in the morning. It will be ready as soon as I get home.
What?
What is it?
I'm in the mood for another food today. I want to eat fish pie instead.
But I've already made it. I don't have any ingredients, so I'll go shopping tomorrow. I'll be home soon today, so please bear with the mac and cheese.
Hey, I said I want to eat fish pie, so why should I put up with mac and cheese?
I beg your pardon? I don't have any other ingredients, so I need to go shopping tomorrow.
Why don't you just go shopping now?
It's almost 5 o'clock. If I go shopping and cook now, dinner will be late.
You should make an effort to do it earlier.
What?
If I say I want to eat something, it's absolute. It's your job as my son's wife to make it happen somehow. If you can't even understand that, you're really a bad wife. Can't you do something to solve this matter?
You are like a princess. By the way, even a princess eats what she's served.
Stop blabbering nonsense. Go shopping immediately and make my fish pie.
Okay, I'll be home a little late. Ted, I'm shopping for dinner now. Seems like your mother is getting more and more selfish.
What happened?
I was out of town on an errand today, so I went out in the morning to prepare mac and cheese. Then, when I got back to my house, I got a text from your mother. She said she wants to eat fish pie, so I must make it now. So I'm shopping for ingredients right now.
I can't believe she said that. I keep telling her, but she won't listen. I told her not to bother you. I really have no idea why she ended up ordering you to make other dish.
Maybe she's angry about that too.
Huh?
That you are taking my side.
I've talked to Mom about how I'm putting you as my first priority. That was the condition to have her living with us.
I know, but I'm sure your mother isn't convinced. I think that's why she's being so harsh with me.
I'm sorry for making you feel bad. I'll try to solve this problem.
No, you don't need to apologize for that. I'm just letting you know about what's happening. I'm sorry I made you worry.
No worries. I'll talk to Mom again.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Marie, you're at the bank now, right? I need you to get me $500.
$500? What on earth are you going to use it for?
A designer's fall and winter collection of clothing that I've been wanting for a long time is coming out. I'm going to take the plunge and pre-order it.
Huh? Uriel, you don't have any particular reason to go out, do you? I think you don't have to buy such expensive clothes.
Does that mean you're telling me not to dress up? Are you saying that I should give up being a woman?
No, I'm not saying that. We can't afford something so extravagant like that. So please, at least buy something else affordable to wear.
Well, you're living on my son's income too. How can you say such a thing?
I'm not extravagant in any way. I spend the money Ted earns from his work with care.
You don't work yourself, but you expect me to put up with it?
Huh?
What a horrible wife you are. You don't even think of buying your mother in law anything she likes to make her happy?
I have feelings for you, but I'd have to talk to Ted first about buying something that expensive.
I can't believe you don't even have that much saved up. Don't you think you're disqualified as a wife?
That's a terrible thing to say. You don't have to say that much.
I've had enough. It was stupid of me to ask you.
Please listen, Uriel.
Hey, Marie, I heard you're on vacation. Seems like you're so carefree. You don't even have a job and you're going for a vacation? Who the hell do you think you are?
Uriel, this trip is planned by my sisters to celebrate my parents' 60th birthday. My sister and I have been discussing and accumulating money for the trip since before I got married. I haven't touched any of Ted's money.
But that doesn't mean you're allowed to leave your hardworking husband. That's insane. What kind of nerve do you have? Your parents don't have common sense too.
Ted was supposed to go together with me, but he suddenly had to work. He wanted to go, but he couldn't.
What? My son was supposed to go to?
Yes, he said he wanted to celebrate with my parents.
So, you're saying I was the only one who wasn't invited? Why wasn't I invited?
I talked it over with my sister, and we decided to limit it to us sisters and our spouses since it was our parents' 60th birthday.
That's because you're incompetent.
Huh?
You should have said that you can't leave your mother in law alone in the house. Or that you think your mother in law is a precious family since you got married to my son. You can also say that you'll take your mother in law with you. You have good reasons to take me with you.
I beg your pardon?
You're such a disgusting wife. I can't believe you left me behind. You're so useless.
That's not true. I didn't even invite my brother in law's parents.
That's how you always make me an object of avoidance, you know? Do you enjoy bullying me?
I've never bullied you.
Don't lie to me. And your parents aren't very nice either. Well, maybe it's because they work at the bottom of the pile picking up trash or something. Besides, I don't know if they're celebrating their 60th birthday or not. It's embarrassing that their daughters are paying for their trip.
Please don't speak ill of my parents. It's not like my parents asked us to do this. It's something me and my sister wanted to do and planned.
My son got married to a poor wife. That's why we're in this mess.
What did you say?
You wouldn't even take me on a trip with your family. Isn't that too much?
Please stop calling my family poor people. For your informations, my parents are not poor. Did you have any financial trouble after I got married to your son?
How dare you? You let Ted work while you're having fun? You don't have kids yet, so you should be working too. Why don't you at least give me an allowance? Besides, if you had worked, you could have paid for my travel expenses for this trip.
That's selfish. It's all for yourself, isn't it?
That's right. That's why I moved in with you, because I don't have to pay a penny.
Is that what your true intention is? We were living well on Ted's income until now. Besides, Ted wanted me to stay home.
That's because he cares about you. Ted has always been a kind, shy boy. Maybe he's afraid to tell you because he's afraid of you.
That's terrible. Anyway, you're living here together with us, but we don't receive any money for food, utilities, or rent, right?
Isn't that obvious? Children aren't supposed to take money from their parents. You really are a low-life woman. You are indeed your parents' daughter.
It's because you're so sarcastic and abusive like that. I decided not to take you on the trip.
Huh? What a wife.
I'm sorry, if we continue talking like this, it will spoil the fun of our trip.
Hey, I'm not finished talking yet. Marie! How are you, lazy wife? Still enjoying your trip?
What is it, Uriel?
We've had a big problem while you've been traveling.
What happened?
We've moved, so you have no place to go back to.
Moved out? What do you mean?
Ted suddenly told me to move out. He knew I was going through a hard time.
Ted did that? It's quite a sudden.
I don't know. He's been looking for a place to live for a while. He told me he had found the right place for me.
Really? I wonder why he did that.
Maybe he was fed up with you.
What?
You don't even work. You rely on his earnings and constantly bully me too.
Oh no.
It's an old apartment, but if Ted can live with me, that's more enough. I'm most happy to get away from a lousy wife like you.
No way.
I think Ted is thinking of divorcing you. That's why. He thought that while you were on a vacation, he could take a chance and rush into it. That's so nice of him.
Then what are you going to do with the apartment you're living in now?
I've moved out.
What? You took the house from me? You can't just do that. That's terrible. Where am I supposed to go back to?
Well, you can look for a place to live for a fresh start, or you can go back to your parents' house. You can do whatever you want. Well, in any case, I guess you should look for a job first.
Looking for a job?
That's right. You can't afford to pay rent if you don't have a job. It's embarrassing to be living at your parents' home for a woman at your age. You'd better find a job as soon as possible. I don't think this is a time for you to be taking vacations.
It's awful that you're moving out without permission while I'm gone. Why did you take someone's house without a second thought?
Anyway, I'm amazed Ted made up his mind to do this. He's kind of a shy boy, so he must have been really worried. I'm glad he was able to act quickly, even if it was just on the spur of the moment. That's my boy.
So, you two will live together from now on?
Yes, we will. Well, I've raised Ted all his life. I know what he likes. If he finds a good woman, I don't mind for him to get remarried. I hope he finds a good wife.
We're not getting a divorce.
You can see that happening when you get back from your trip. Anyway, I don't want to live with you. You always make accusations about me and I didn't like it.
Is it you who always makes false accusations? I don't understand why you don't like me. I've done my best for you.
What you thought as your best wasn't good enough for me. Actually, you were making me feel uncomfortable. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Jeez.
So, as soon as you get back from your trip, I want you to proceed with the divorce. I won't forgive you if you're still messing around. See you. We moved in without a hitch. It's so nice to have a room without you. I'm so glad Ted made up his mind. I'm sure I'll be able to live a great retirement life now.
I see. So, you finished the move? I'm glad to hear that. I hope you enjoy your life there.
You won't have a place to live anytime soon. I'm so sorry that you and Ted are getting divorced. Also, that you have to look for a job and place to live. It's your fault that things turn out this way in the first place, though.
Why is it my fault?
It's because you don't listen to me. I can't admit that you're my son's wife. You'll have to live a life of downfall, but good luck with that.
No, I won't change a thing.
Huh? Stop being so stubborn. You're going to be a lonely woman again.
No, I'm not. It's you who are going to be lonely again.
What? Have you lost your mind? Poor thing.
You don't realize that you've been kicked out of the house?
Huh? I don't get it. What are you talking about?
You have been bad-mouthing me to Ted a lot, haven't you?
Well, that's because I was disgusted by your attitude, by your messed up language, and so on. I think Ted understood that.
Are you insane, Uriel? How do you think Ted would feel seeing his beloved wife being abused by his own mother every single day?
I think he felt sorry for me. He's such a sweet boy.
That's your own egotism. Ted didn't like it very much. Before you moved in together, you promised him to obey the condition, but you have failed.
What?
Ted pretended to go along with your story and decided to move out. He was the one who did it. By the way, did you have any of his belongings at the new place?
If you put it that way, it seems like it was all my stuff.
Does Ted have a key to your apartment?
No, I still have the spare. What?
You're the one who doesn't have a place to go.
Huh? Are you saying that my son deceived me?
That's right. He had no choice but to do that. I can't imagine how painful it must have been for him.
You're lying. Ted moved out to live with me, right?
I didn't know either, but Ted contacted me. He said that there's no way he and I will ever get divorced.
What? So I'm going to live alone in this old apartment?
Yes, you're right.
You've got to be kidding me. I thought Ted would divorce you and live with me. That's why I moved here. There's no way I can live on just my own pension. If that's the case, I'm going back to the apartment.
I refuse. There's no place for you to go back to anymore.
No way. In that case, I'll be nice to you. I won't be sarcastic anymore. I won't be mean to you.
It's already too late. You asked us to let you move in with us, but you didn't agree to any of the conditions. You did whatever you wanted and you also treated me like a housekeeper. I can't trust you anymore. Anyway, Ted said the same thing.
Ted would never say such a thing, would he? He's kind of the boy who loves his mother dearly, you know?
You're the one who didn't keep your promise to Ted, right? He was stunned at your attitude.
Fine, I'll talk to Ted directly. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
That goes for me too, but Ted said he won't be in contact with you anymore.
Huh? What do you mean?
He said he's had enough of seeing you bullying me.
That's a lie. I'm going back to the apartment now.
Oh, Ted is not at the apartment anymore.
What do you mean?
We've decided to move out too.
Huh?
That was also decided on short notice when you moved out. Actually, my father heard about it on our trip and arranged a new apartment for us. We decided to take the plunge and buy it.
Why did your father do that?
You treated my father like a bottom feeder, calling him a garbage picker. With all due respect, my father is the CEO of a cleaning company.
Huh? CEO?
Yes, indeed. He knows well about real estate agents, so I asked him if any of his fellows has a vacant property. And he said he had found one that was just right for us, so we decided to buy it. Ted was so happy to hear that he could own his own home. He said he's going to work harder from now on.
So, what about me?
Ted helped you find an apartment for that purpose. You will live alone and lonely there. From now on, you'll be on your own.
Huh? No kidding. I promised you that I would be nice to you from now on, didn't I? I won't be sarcastic or mean to you anymore. So I want to move in with both of you in that new apartment. Give me the address now.
I don't want to. I told you that I don't trust you anymore, didn't I? Since Ted and I both intended to cut ties with you, I don't think we'll ever see each other again.
You're lying, right?
Ted has already taken care of all our luggage, so I plan to return to our new home after the trip. I'm going to start living there right away.
Oh no, I'm all alone in this old apartment.
It can be hell. You deserve that after what you've done. I'm sure Ted warned you many times along the way, but you still didn't change your attitude. Please give up.
Marie, I'm sorry. I apologize, so please don't give up on me. I don't want to be alone anymore. Please.
It's too late, Uriel. The scars you left in my heart by bullying me will never go away. Well, then I'm going to block your number from now. Enjoy living alone in your apartment.
Marie, I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
After that, my mother-in-law had to live a lonely life by herself. However, since she had been living without paying a single penny of her own money, it was difficult for her to pay for apartment, heat, and food with only her own pension. She had no choice but to start working part-time job. Because of her age, she has had a hard time learning about the work, so she is getting a lot of criticism from the younger part-timers. She's been bullying people for a long time, so it would be good for her to experience the same feeling. As for me and Ted, we are enjoying our life as a married couple again in our new apartment. In fact, we recently found out that I'm pregnant, so we are looking forward to the birth of our new family member. I'm sorry that my mother-in-law won't be able to hold our grandchild, but I am happy enough that my parents have told me they will adore my child with all might.
Mother-in-law, why are you so inconsiderate? No matter how much effort I put in, you never thank me. As a matter of fact, you treat me like a stranger and treat me coldly.
Jennifer, what on earth are you talking about? I don't understand what you mean.
Don't play dumb with me. I heard it from my neighbors. You're talking badly about me, aren't you? They say that I'm a terrible wife and that I'm incompetent and uncaring.
No, I'm not saying that. Who is saying that?
All the women in the neighborhood. You are trying to make me look bad and your son look good, aren't you? You say it's like I tricked Darren into marrying me.
Your marriage to Darren was of his own free will, wasn't it? I would never spread such false rumors.
Please don't lie to me. Mother-in-law, when I came into the house, you felt like I wasn't part of your family. You didn't accept me at all. I only married your son, but you treat me as if I'm a villain who destroyed the family.
I never thought that. I just thought it was important to have our personal space because we have our own lives.
Personal space? That's your excuse for treating me like a stranger, isn't it? No matter how hard I try, you have no intention of accepting me. I can't believe you would treat your son's wife that way.
Jennifer, we each have our own lives. I didn't think there was any need to force you to distance yourself from me.
Please don't keep lying to me. I can't believe a word you say. My neighbors say that no matter how hard I try, my mother-in-law ignores me. They say you say I'm useless.
I never once said that.
I always feel so alone because you act like that. I left everything to come to this house as your daughter-in-law, and you've hurt me so much.
Jennifer, I really don't mean to. Let's discuss it properly once to clear up the misunderstanding.
Discuss? It's useless to say such a thing now. You have no idea how much you've hurt me, do you? I have already reached the end of my patience. Mother-in-law, I told you, didn't I? I thought we talked about this already in detail. You didn't understand me at all.
Jennifer, you're suddenly messaging me. What are you talking about?
I already gave up hope with you, mother-in-law. I'm sorry, I will cut you out from my life.
Huh?
I can't stand it any longer. I need to separate from you no matter what anyone says.
Jennifer, what's wrong? I can't believe you're making such a fuss and saying this without any warning. I want a full explanation.
You think I don't remember? Do you really believe that? I can't believe that after all that you did, you would act like that. Are you making fun of me? That excuse won't work.
I'm sorry, but I really don't remember. If it was really my fault, I would have apologized properly. I'd like you to calm down and talk to me.
You've been coming into my house without permission. Why would you do that? You act like it's your house. You have no respect for my privacy. Do you know how uncomfortable I feel every time you come into my house?
Huh?
There's no use in playing dumb. The leftover dishes I saved in the fridge have been eaten, and the beer I had chilled for the evening has been drunk without asking. I don't know when you made a duplicate key to my house, but this is proof that you've been coming in without permission during the day when I'm not at work.
Well, I work during the day too. I'm also busy with work and housework. I don't doubt what you're saying, but it's impossible for me to come into your house during the day. I don't have the free time to do that. Can you please calm down a little?
You're probably just a part-timer anyway. I can't believe someone like you works full-time. It's not that big of a job, is it? You think you're some kind of amazing career woman? You're really crazy. No, I'm a full-time employee. I have a solid full-time job. I work at the office from morning till night every day. I know you must look down on me. I do my best to juggle housework and work. But I'm pretty sure someone is coming in during the day. It is usually the mother-in-law who does this kind of thing. That doesn't mean you can accuse me without any proof. Even if it's usually the case, it doesn't mean I did it. No need to make excuses. I will never give in to bullying. I don't deserve to be called a bully. I can't believe you think I would go out of my way to bully you when you refuse to have normal interactions with me. Why would I go to such trouble? It's obvious that you're avoiding me, and I'm keeping my distance based on my understanding of the situation. How's that? I really doubt that. Well, I've already changed the locks on the house, so you can no longer use the duplicate key that you must have made without my permission. So now you'll never be able to get in, will you? Now I can feel safe and secure. I don't want my mother-in-law to ever interfere with our lives again. I'm making this a formal declaration that I'm cutting you out. From now on, we will live peacefully without you.
Mom, I'm sorry it took me a while. I got a call from Jennifer right away, but I haven't had a chance to do anything. She said something terrible to you, didn't she? I'm really sorry.
Darren, you don't have to worry about it too much. But I'm so surprised to hear from you so suddenly. I guess it's not surprising since we've never been that close. It's just...
Yeah, I know you're not doing it. But the thing with the leftovers running low and the chilled beer disappearing, that's actually happening. I'm almost positive that someone has been in the house.
It wasn't me.
I know. You're at work during the day in a department that specializes in inside work, right? Jennifer has completely ignored your alibi and made up her mind. But there's no way you can come over during the day.
If you know what you're doing, that's good enough for me. Thank you so much. With the physical distance between us and the fact that we won't be seeing each other for a while, we can avoid any more trouble.
Oh, I see. You're right.
I'm a bit flustered right now, so I'll have to think about the future when I have more time. Right now, I'm also a little busy with work and everyday stuff. I'll take my time to think about it later. There's no need to rush to a conclusion, so let's not be hasty.
Well, if that's okay with you, Mom.
Hello, Mother-in-law. I thought things were finally settled after I cut you off 2 months ago. You made a duplicate key without permission again. When did you?
Jennifer? Just when I thought you hadn't texted in a while, you come up with such crazy things again. I haven't heard from you in 2 months, and then suddenly you contact me and say something like that. I thought you had something important to tell me, but you're blaming me again, and to be honest, I'm really offended.
You know what's funny? You're probably going to say again that you were at work during the day and didn't come into the house without permission. But I won't let you. It was you who stole my expensive watch, wasn't it?
How can you be so sure? I don't understand how you can be so sure. Isn't that assumption unreasonable? Do you have any concrete evidence, or are you just making assumptions and accusing me?
I have solid evidence to support my accusation.
Evidence?
I searched your house and found it.
In my house?
I also took pictures to prove it.
That's funny.
What is? I'm saying I found proof. Proof that my mother-in-law is a thief. And that's your reply? Isn't that strange? Don't tell me you think you can get away with it now. Well, no matter what you say, your guilt is confirmed. I will report this to Darren. Jennifer, wait a minute. It's very disturbing that I'm being accused without knowing anything about it. I haven't done anything wrong. I need to talk to you. Where are you? If you can message me, will you reply?
Huh? What's up, Mom? I'm on a business trip today.
Jennifer started talking crazy again. Are you okay? I don't know how to deal with it. It's only causing problems between us.
What's wrong with Jennifer? Did she say something to you again?
She said that I stole her expensive watch. She went inside my house without permission, searched my house, and found the watch there, or something like that.
Huh? What's that?
I don't know what's going on over there. Do you have any idea what's going on? I'm having a hard time understanding the details. Can you tell me if you have any idea what's going on?
Yeah.
You do?
Actually, I haven't told Jennifer where my mother is or what kind of work you're doing.
Oh? Why?
Well, I tried to tell her, you know? But as soon as I brought up the subject of my mother, she said, "You know that your mother and I have stopped speaking." She got so angry that I couldn't tell her.
I had no idea that was the case. I had no idea you were in that situation. I'm sorry I didn't realize.
Can I sort this one out? I'll look into it and try to clear up Jennifer's misunderstanding. This is my family's problem, and I think I should be the one to resolve it properly.
I'll feel a lot more comfortable if you handle this calmly. If you need any help at all, just let me know.
All right, just give me a minute.
I'm glad you're helping. Mother-in-law, you've been running around trying to avoid me ever since last week. I think it's time you gave up. I'm not a monster, you know. I've got my watch back, and I'm willing to forgive you under certain conditions. Jennifer, are you still talking like that? Because you're a thief? What do you think the conditions are for forgiving a thief? You must give up your house to me and Darren. And please move far away from us so we don't need to deal with you anymore. What? I've been living abroad for a long time. What? Abroad? You can't try and trick me. I was called in to give technical guidance to the overseas branch of the company I work for. They suddenly put me in charge of a big project. So I'm going to be working in Australia for the next 3 years. I'm going to be focusing on my life in Australia for a while. Huh? You're not in the US right now? Why didn't anyone tell me such an important thing? I can't believe it. Yeah, I'm not in the US. It's been 2 months since I got the assignment, and I've been so busy that I haven't been able to go back home even once. Besides, that house has been only my home since 4 years ago when my husband passed away. Now it's been 2 months since I've been away from home, and I'm wondering why you let yourself into that house? What were you saying the other day? You thought I stole your expensive watch, so you came into my house to look for it, and you found it. You want me to explain what's going on, don't you? My uncle, who is also my landlord, takes care of my house when I'm away. Landlord? What are you talking about? I can't believe it. Your house is a rental? I always thought it was owned by you. I had everything planned out. Why didn't you tell me? In other words, you were under the mistaken impression that the house belonged to me, weren't you? Yes. I've been keeping the house rented even though I'm not home. I didn't want to give up my familiar home, and also because it was difficult to manage the furniture while I was away. and because my uncle offered to halve the rent for the next 3 years until I returned. Oh, you and my uncle don't know each other at all, do you? So can you explain to me how you got access to the house? Can you explain that to me? I borrowed a duplicate key from Darren. The duplicate key he gave you was supposed to have been collected by my uncle for security reasons. What? Did you make another duplicate key without my permission while I was in Australia? Yes. I'll have to talk to my uncle and have him change the locks. Okay, mother-in-law. I'll let Darren deal with this. You can talk to him about the rest. Mother-in-law, I have an urgent request. Please convince Darren not to divorce me. I was too emotional the other day. I did a terrible thing to you. I will never treat you like a thief again, please. What? Wait a minute, Jennifer. I can't catch up if you suddenly tell me something like that. That was your own doing, wasn't it? Do you think such a thing is easily forgiven? I don't know. I don't understand the nerve of you to ask me, Darren's mother, for help. I heard you were cheating on him. You already know all that? Of course I do. I'm part of this family too. Your affair started 6 months ago. It started with the fact that you liked and wanted my house. At first, you were going to wait patiently, thinking it would eventually belong to my son, Darren. You started dreaming of making out with your cheating boyfriend in your favorite house, and wanted to get it as soon as possible, right? Well, because that house was the home of my dreams. Was this your plan to steal that home? For starters, you set it up that I was going over to you and Darren's house without permission. You made a fuss about the fact that you were out of leftover dishes and cold beer. You blamed it on me when in fact, you let your affair partner into your home to eat and drink. You know that too? I was still in America at the time. 2 months later, the second part of your plan? Making a fuss that your expensive watch was taken from your house and framing me as the culprit for the theft of it. You were going to tell me to give you the house in forgiveness. Because at this point you did not know that I was on overseas assignment and that I was renting. You screwed up. This is how it goes, right? Well, the plan is so sloppy that of course it didn't work. You don't have to say that. Besides, we know about the debt you're saddled with, don't we? I don't know what you've lost your mind about, but I can't believe you would try to carry out such a reckless plan. I don't know how much money trouble you're in. I just wish you'd stop pushing that problem on us. I'm desperate too. It's definitely my fault about the debt, but I couldn't help it. Actually, I had a problem with my boyfriend. And because of that, I'm being sued. On top of that, I had spent so much money on dates and gifts with him that by the time I realized it, the debt had just piled up. I was trapped. What? You want me to empathize? You cheated on your husband, and as a result, you got in trouble. Isn't it all your own fault? I'm not your mother, and you can't have my help. Well, let's just leave it at that, shall we? What? Darren is divorcing you, so you're a complete stranger to me. Whatever you do, it's none of my business anymore, so I have no obligation to get involved. Our relationship is already cut off, so don't depend on me. I hope you'll be grateful that we're even texting like this. Oh no, how am I going to convince him not to divorce? I asked you to do it. I need you to do it. I can't imagine divorcing Darren, and I really want to avoid it. Can you talk him out of a divorce? I can only rely on my mother-in-law. I don't remember taking on the job. I'm not your mother-in-law anymore. I have no obligation or responsibility. Don't try to involve me in your affairs for your own reasons. I'm not going to get involved with you anymore. Mother-in-law, why do you talk to me so coldly? Please help me. Don't contact me anymore. That's what I call being a responsible adult. Mother-in-law. After that, my son Darren and Jennifer's divorce became official. She cheated on him, went into debt, and even treated me like a thief. For cheating, he sued her for emotional damages. Darren had been aware of Jennifer's behavior for a long time and had been investigating. Jennifer's parents were also disgusted with her and stopped speaking to her. She was unable to return to her parents' home and was in need of a place to live. She was also unable to find a decent job, and her life became even more difficult as she was forced to repay her debts. The partner with whom she was having an affair had also given up on her, and she was left in a state of isolation. Whatever the situation may be, I hope that she can repay her debts. Since the drama was over, I have been able to relax and enjoy my life. I am leading a fulfilling life, devoting myself to my work every day. From now on, I would like to live a positive life while supporting my son Darren as well.
Hey Mom, are you busy? I have something very important to tell you. Oh my God, if it's for my sweet Anne, I'll make time to listen even if I'm short of time. What's wrong? Can you lend me some money? What are you going to use it for this time? I can't afford it, but if it's for your sake, right? How much do you need? A little more this time. You know, don't be surprised. What? Is it such a surprising amount? I'm getting nervous. Okay, I'm ready. How much do you need? Well, I'd like $70,000 if possible. But if that's too much, please give me the close amount to that. What? That's a lot. It's not for clothes or jewelry, is it? What's the money for? Well, it's hard to say, but I still wanted to keep it a secret. That's a lot of money, so you can't just keep it a secret. Be honest with me, sweetheart. What's going on? You didn't demand for this much amount before. Actually, you were talking about moving in with us, weren't you? Oh yes, I remember I slightly mentioned that last time. But you guys have your own lives and you don't have to take it seriously. I'm not talking about moving in, don't worry. I talked to my husband and he said he knows a real estate agent who knows a great, inexpensive place for us to live. I'm sorry that I can't let you live together with me and my husband, but it would be easier for you to come and go if we live nearby. How sweet of you. I'm so glad to hear that, Anne. Is there really such a good deal? It took me so long to find that property anyway, but I have no regret. Since I want the best for you, Mom, I'd feel safer if you lived nearby. I'm so lucky to have such a lovely daughter like you, sweetheart. Oh, I'm flattered, Mom. By the way, I look forward to living near you. When is the deadline for me to prepare the money? I'm going to help you move out, so you should have it ready by then. You're even going to help me move? That's just as I expected of you, my lovely Anne. I wish your sister Samantha were as sweet and kind like you. You're a good example for her. Oh, Mom, don't expect that. Samantha is poor and she's just jealous of me. Well, of course she's jealous of you. Your husband is receiving 6 figures monthly salary. Samantha can't make that kind of money for the rest of her life. And you are smart to marry such a rich man. You're the champion in life. I know. I have more money than I can spend. Are you jealous? Yes, yes. I'm proud of you for marrying such a rich man and being happy. And as your parent, I couldn't be happier. Anyway, if I move to your neighborhood, do I have to say hello to your husband's parents too? I don't care either way about that. All I care about is you, Mom. By the way, what are you going to do with the house you currently live in? I wonder what I should do with this house. If I move to a new house, I won't need this house anymore, right? Oh my God, Mom, you're so mean. I think you forgot about Samantha. Oops, sorry about that. I totally forgot about your sister. I don't want her staying at my house forever. What do you think I should do? Samantha, I have something important to tell you. Now? I can't, Mom. I'm too busy with work. It's more important than your work, so I can't wait until you finish your work. What? Can we have the conversation after I arrive at home? I wish I could wait for you, but I don't want to waste my time. Yeah, I can't wait until you come home. Geez. Okay, I'll call you during lunch break then, so wait for me. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, what's up? Is everything all right? Oh, you finally called me. You're late, Samantha. You're late for everything. By the way, can I borrow some money? Seriously, Mom? You went out of your way to contact me knowing I was at work to ask for money? I'm so dumbfounded. What now? Shopping? A trip to the spa? We can talk about those stuff after I arrive at home. It's not about leisure, my dear. This time, it's a huge thing. Really? So, how much do you need? About $36,000. Or even half of that will be fine. What are you going to spend that much money for? Why are you asking for that huge amount of money all of a sudden? It's for the surgery. Yes, the cost of the surgery. Surgery? Mom, you're so proud of being a strong and healthy woman. What surgery? I'm going with you to the hospital and ask them to tell me the details. Calm down, Samantha. It's not me who's gonna take the surgery. It's your sister, Anne. It's not a life-threatening surgery, just some sort of cosmetic surgery for her appearance. Huh? Cosmetic surgery? For heaven's sake, why don't you tell her to ask the money from her rich husband? He's receiving 6 figures monthly salary, isn't he? You don't have to ask me for the money. Anne wants to do it without telling her husband. I don't think so. The other day, she was bragging that she got Botox because she begged her husband to pay for it. Don't tell me that Anne is now obsessed with beauty-related stuff and is pouring a lot of money into it without telling her husband. No way. Anne is beautiful just the way she is. I want to give Anne something as a gift to thank her for all she's done for me. $36,000 for a token of gratitude? Are you kidding me, Mom? I'm serious. Anne and her husband are rich, right? They would laugh at me if I don't give them a present of that amount. It's been almost a year since they got married, so I want to celebrate that as well. It's not a bad idea, is it? Oh gosh, you disturbed me at work just to ask me to send you money to make you look good? This is important, Samantha. So, are you going to lend me the money? I can't give you that much money, but sending Anne and her husband something for their anniversary is something I agreed to do. Huh? You can't afford $36,000? Of course I can't. That's a big sum of money. What am I supposed to do to get those money? Gambling in Las Vegas? This is why you are useless. Then how much can you afford? It's a gift, right? At the most, I can give you about $3,600. Isn't that an amazing amount for a gift? $3,600 is a lot of money for a person like me. That's all you can give? That doesn't add up to anything. What do you want me to do then? You want me to give you more? I've worked so hard to save that $3,600. Why can't you understand me, Mom? Considering your income, that's hard work, but it's for your little sister. Don't be reluctant to pay out. You should at least pay out your entire savings. You don't have to do that much for a gift. Why don't you and I pool our money together and come up with a present that fits. That's not a good idea. We definitely need $36,000. That's impossible. You're not a good daughter and all, and I'm very disappointed in you, Samantha. You're single, you live at home, and you don't even have any savings. I don't know if you're just stingy or poor. I feel sorry for you to receive such a low monthly salary. Don't be rude. I'm not a millionaire, but I'm just a steady saver. Yeah, whatever. How much can you afford then? For your information, $3,600 isn't enough. Oh, really? I tried my best, but I changed my mind. What do you mean? I won't pay a penny. Never. Feel free to do what you want to do, Mom. I have nothing to do with this. Wait, Samantha. That's not fair. That's not good enough. Show me that you're a good daughter by paying for your sister. I've been thinking about it for a while. You always look down on me. You have no love for me. What? Don't be so condescending. You know I'm busy, but you call me and ask me for money without caring. When I tell you I don't want to pay, you curse me. You love my sister more than me. I'm not trying to patronize you. I'm just saying that I want you to learn from Anne and be kind to your parents. Is giving money to my sister considered as being kind to my parents? Anne isn't my mother. You are my mother. I was worried that something bad had happened to you, and now you're talking like that? You've never showed me that you care for me. Not even once, Mom. Not even once? No, that's not true. We celebrated as a family when Anne graduated from college and when you got a job. I know that's because Dad said he wanted to. You were against that at that time. I don't know why you would say I was reluctant. I was thinking to celebrate with you too. Well, it doesn't matter now. Anyway, it doesn't seem like it's an urgent matter, so it can wait. What? Samantha, you're going to pay me soon, aren't you? I'll talk about it later, including whether or not I'll pay you. You're just trying to get me to go along with this. It can't be helped. I understand. By the way, I'll be working overtime work today, so I'll come home late. So, have you thought about the money? Calm down, Mom. Let me check something more important. Oh, come on. Don't give me any more trouble, okay? What is it? You love Anne unconditionally, right? She's my daughter, so it's just obvious. What's the point of talking about it now? You should think about that yourself. Why don't we just get straight to the point? I don't have enough patience to play around with you. Well then, let me ask you something. Why did you decide to leave Dad? Tell me the real reason. Because he was seeing someone else. You made him do that, didn't you? I was Daddy's little girl. Dad was worried about me and always defended me. So that's why you were angry about that, right? You only care about Anne. That's not true. Your father cheated on me. It wasn't my fault. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about money now, right? I told you, I can't pay you $36,000. If you're talking about paying as much as I can, I might consider it. I see. So that's your attitude towards your own sister. I'm just being realistic. That's enough. Talking to you with your cheap salary makes me feel poor and depressed. Hey, that's quite rude. What's wrong with receiving a low income? I was going to keep it a secret from Anne's husband and surprise him, but I had no choice. I'm going to get the money from Dave himself. Dave? Are you talking about Anne's rich husband? Hey, what are you trying to do involving a lot of people? Even you are still working now, right? Mom, where are you? What's going on? Are you out somewhere? Why don't you just go wherever you want? I'm at Anne's place right now. You should have said those things earlier. I'm not a child. Do I have to report every single time? I'll be careful next time. If you don't stay home, I'll worry about you. Do you want to eat when I get home? Do you want me to cook for you? Don't worry. I don't think I'll ever go back to that house again. What? You mean you're going to live with Anne and her husband? That's right. Are you surprised? Okay then, I have to change the owner's name of the house, so help me with the documents. Oh, you're not mad at me today, are you? Well, I wanted to live alone. It's actually more convenient. I'm not changing the owner's name of our house. Are you going to keep paying for the utilities and mortgage? I'm putting the house on the market. No kidding. I'm still living here. Oh, I forgot. Well, that's what I'm talking about. So, find a place to live quickly before you get kicked out. Can you let me live with you at Anne's house too? You want to live alone, right? Living with your sister while being jealous of her is not a good idea. You're right. You just put the house on the market without even having a discussion with me. I'm really glad I didn't give Anne the money. Yeah, you can say what you want to say. You're always useless. I got Dave to pay for it. Okay, that's good to know. Right? If you have money, you can easily take care of your parents like what Anne did to me. Is that so? Why did you and Anne suddenly start living together? Of course, it's because Anne said that she wanted to live with me. She wants to live with you, but she doesn't want to live with me? That's not true. You have to do something on your own. Don't bother Anne anymore. Then you didn't have to put the house on the market. I'll make money if I sell the house. Didn't you ever think that I would continue to live there? You, with your cheap salary? I don't think you can afford to pay since you were splitting the bills for gas, water, and electricity with me. If you think I'm that poor, why are you trying to kick me out of this house? Please, just let me talk to Anne. She's there, isn't she? There's something I want to talk to her about. Stop fighting with your sister. It's disgraceful. Anne has already gone to bed. Well then, can you tell her to call me back later? If you have a message for her, go ahead. Are you going to complain to her in person? That won't be necessary. Then what? What do you want to talk about? You don't know? Then we need to talk about it. What? What are you talking about? Well, good night. Hey, wait a minute. I have good news, Samantha. You know what? You can come over. Huh? What are you talking about? I mean, you can come and live with me at Anne's house. What's going on all of a sudden? You want to live together, right? Fine. No, that's not what I meant. You said you wanted to live there the other day, right? I was about to be kicked out of my house, but I also said that I want to live alone, didn't I? That's why I'm saying that I'm gonna give you the house. I don't believe you. You should, Samantha. I changed my mind. It's what you wanted, right? Why don't you just take it? Well, could you please change the name of the owner then? What? Your family? You can't be a stranger to me. I've worked so hard for you. We're all set here. The process will be quick. I got it. I'll come over there and talk to you, and then we'll decide if I'll take the house or not. What? You're not taking it? Why should I? You kicked me out of the house, so I'm already living somewhere else. Oh, you're right. I'll be waiting for you. Also, it's going to cost a lot of money to change the owner's name of the house, so please transfer the money to this account. So, what are you going to do? Oh, I've been thinking about it, but I don't want the house. What? Why not? The house isn't worth much, and it's far from my office. It's an inconvenient place. I don't want it. Did you just say that it's not worth it? That can't be true. I don't want it, so where are you going to live if you give up this house? I already have another house lined up. Another house? You must be very rich. Well, Dave has money. By the way, how much did that new house cost? Why do you ask that? How much was it? What's the use of asking that? I'm just curious about that. By the way, what about the present you gave Anne? What did you give her? I gave her a trip abroad. Where to? I didn't ask Anne further about that. You didn't go with her? Of course not. If I had, it would have ruined her time together with Dave as a married couple. Do you really think they went on that trip? What do you mean? You don't know anything about Dave. He doesn't speak French and he doesn't work for a French company and receives 6 figures monthly salary. It's all a lie. Nowadays, if you have special skills or a sense of style, you can make that much, right? You can work even if you don't speak any foreign languages. Special ability and sense. You don't know about Dave's hidden ability, do you? It doesn't seem to be a genuine sense anyway. Stop saying things that don't make sense. Are you telling me that Dave is lying? Actually, he's paying me a lot of money. That's the proof that he earns money. Are you telling me that I'm just jealous of Dave, Mom? Oh, come on. Who would be jealous of someone who doesn't make a real living? By the way, I haven't heard from Anne yet. She doesn't want to talk to you. Tell her to contact me now, please. Samantha, I need a little help here. How many times do I have to tell you not to call me at work, Mom? Something really serious happened this time. Dave was arrested. I know that. What? You knew about this? Yes, of course. Why didn't you tell me? You didn't even listen to me, did you? Do you have any idea how many times I have tried to tell you? How many times did I ask you to let me talk to Anne? I know, but... I'm sorry, but I'm busy with work. Hold on a sec. I need your help, Samantha. Why didn't you pick up the call? I'm at work and I was too busy to pick up the call. Your work is nothing compared to what's happening right now. Then this conversation is over. Bye. Wait! What is it already? I don't want to talk to someone I can't have a conversation with. It's a conversation that concerns you too. You're an accomplice too. What are you talking about? You bought that house, didn't you? I didn't buy the house. No, you did. You bought it. No way. I filed it in your name. You can't do that. Yes, you can. You know what? I imitated your sign. You shouldn't underestimate me since I'm quite smart. Are you serious? What do you mean by that? I've changed my sign, of course. Those you saw in the past documents were my old ones. Oh, no. You're a criminal since you imitated my sign and submitted documents without my permission. Do something about it! I can't help you. It's your own fault. I'm sorry, but you're on your own. I think I should just let Anne take care of you. What about Anne? She'll be in trouble, right? Don't you know? Anne was just playing the good girl and hasn't told you the truth. Poor you. Tell me quickly! Anne has been in debt for a long time. What's that? You didn't know that? Your pretty Anne is not rich or anything. She was repeatedly in debt and squandered all her money on herself. But that's okay, right? She's your pretty and kind girl, isn't she? No! That can't be true! Besides, Dave is rich. There's no way she can get into debt. Well, I don't know about that. Rich, huh? What's important is that Anne helped Dave to cover it up. Anne was involved in the crime? Don't you know this too? I knew nothing about that. Are you okay? You really don't know anything, do you? How do you know everything in the first place? You yourself were on the scam with Dave, weren't you? Tell the truth. You were just trying to put Anne at fault. Oh, so it's a scam? I never said anything about the scam, did I? Only that it's a cover-up. What? Was Dave arrested for fraud? You know more about it than I do. All I know is that there are reports of a few people caught in an investment scam. I didn't know that Dave was involved. That's news to me. Could it be? You were calling me an accomplice earlier. Don't say that so often. Well, that can't be true. Well, the truth will come out soon. Who do you think you are, talking to me like you know what you're talking about? All you have to do is one thing. Save me! Thank you for the information that only those who have been involved with the crime know. I'll put all of it on the internet. Huh? What are you talking about? The internet? Why? What for? I've shown you before, haven't I? My articles? The picture of the house I was almost forced to buy. It looked so beautiful, didn't it? I didn't know that you wrote that article. I wrote that one. Didn't I tell you that being an online news writer was my side job? The house that Dave built with the money he got from the scam, and you who tried to push such a thing on him? A criminal family, aren't you? Well, did you protect the wrong person? Or are you in the same hole? There are more, aren't there? Stop it! Don't say anything more. All right, I'm sorry. It's my fault. I apologize. Don't write any more articles. Maybe I should consider about that, but I can't guarantee that I won't write it. Don't be so mean! Well, even if I don't write it, someone else will surely write it because it's an interesting story. Oh no, I'm a victim too. At first, I was deceived by Dave too. He took my membership fee and stuff, and I knew it was him because I recognized the account number to which the money was transferred. Is that what you meant by the $36,000 at that time? That's right. They exploited me because I didn't have any money. I'm a victim too. Don't you feel sorry for me? Not at all. That is no reason to be a part of a scam. Can't you do something about it? What do you think? Why don't you talk to your own people? I have nothing to do with it, so what will be, right? Well, let's see if it ends up as a rumor. After that, various truths came to light. Anne was found out to have been using Dave's money and to have been covering up for Dave. Mom was also found out to have condoned Dave's fraud and to have tried to frame me, so both of them were arrested. I ended up putting the details of this one case online as a family member of the parties involved and got a huge buzz. I was pleasantly surprised at the extra income I received. The response was so great that I decided to draw a sequel, and I will continue to write about their future in an interesting way from a distance. This is what they must pay for what they have done to me.
Natalie, you are a housewife and the eldest son's wife. It's only natural that you should take care of your brother-in-law. You definitely can do it, right? Huh? Why are you talking about that out of the blue? I've been taking care of a 38-year-old jobless son for a year. Oh, I see. It must have been tough for you. Next time, you're the one who's going to take care of that boy. I beg your pardon? Are you telling me that he'll move in with us? Yes, that's what I've been telling you since a while ago. I thought you understood about that. Morel, please don't get so excited. First, I have to talk to my husband Felix. Have you told him? Why do I have to call Felix? I'm sure he'll understand if I tell you, won't he? Don't be so silly and just let his younger brother Derek move in with you quickly. I heard that Derek is suffering from depression, isn't he? So what? Is that a problem? If that's the case, it's even more difficult to take care of him at our house. You are just a housewife, so you have plenty of time. All you have to do is take care of him. I have 2 sons who are still in middle school. I don't want to take on the responsibility of taking care of Derek without thinking. Please give me some time to consider. You and Felix have been forcing me to take care of Derek until now. This time, it's your turn to take care of him. He's your son, isn't he? Besides, you told us that you just want us to help him financially. That's why we've been sending money to you every month. Even if you gave me money, it wouldn't heal my heartache. You're a stupid wife if you can't even realize that. You should have known a little better. I understand that you've been through a hard time with Derek. Then why don't we have a family meeting? We don't know how much assistance Derek needs. I don't think we should take on a case when we don't know anything about his current health condition. He's a 38-year-old shut-in, but he can talk. You can have a discussion with Felix about that because I don't want to get involved. How irresponsible. Anyway, how long has he been taking his medications? I don't know anything about that. In my opinion, depression is just an indulgence. You don't need any treatment for that. You're wrong, Morel. Depression is a mental illness. Without proper treatment, it can lead to the worst-case scenario. Please don't be too harsh on Derek. You're so annoying. I was just trying to tell you the truth. Derek is too old to get married, so that's why he's taking advantage of me by pretending to be sick. I regret that. I gave birth to a worthless son like him. Please don't say that. Derek is your own son. Anyway, it's been decided that you and Felix are going to take care of Derek. I'm counting on both of you. Hold on a sec. You can't just decide like that. I could have kicked him out of my house right away, but I held out for a year. I've done my job as a mother. Derek is your family too, so you better do your duty together with Felix. Oh dear. My name is Natalie, and I am a 42-years-old housewife. I've been married for 20 years to my husband Felix, who is the same age as me, and we have 2 kids in middle school. I spend every day in a flurry of activities while raising our 2 children. My father-in-law passed away a few years ago. Felix's brother Derek has never lived alone. He still lives with his 67-years-old mother at home. I heard that he is a shut-in. To be honest, I was surprised at the sudden allegation from Morale. But I thought it would not be good to ignore Derek since he's suffering from depression. I hurriedly talked to my husband about it. We were discussing about what we should do next time. 2 days later, something unexpected arrived at our house. Morale, looks like Derek's personal belongings were sent to our house, and we had to pay for the delivery cost too. I'm glad it arrived safely. He doesn't have much stuff, so I didn't hire the movers. I sent it to you by courier, so please pay the delivery cost. Me and Felix haven't decided whether we will take care of Derek or not. We are still discussing about the plan, so nothing has been decided yet. I've been waiting for some days, but you didn't reply to me. That's why I just decided to have Derek's stuff delivered to your house. It's only been 2 days since the last time you called. We can't come to a conclusion so soon. 2 days is more than enough to have a discussion and decide something. It's impossible. We need to do some preparations in advance. I'm busy with the sale of my house and other things. I don't want to wait any longer. Just take care of Derek, okay? I'm counting on you guys. You're selling the house? I didn't know that. We seriously need to think about the preparations. Have you told Felix? Of course not. I inherited the house, so I'm the owner. Why should I tell Felix that I've decided to sell the house? Selling a house is an important matter. I think it's better to discuss such things beforehand. We are family after all. I have my own reasons, so stop bothering me. Is something wrong? Feel free to talk to me if you want to. Actually, I'm going to start investing. Isn't that great? Investment? That's quite a sudden announcement. Why did you suddenly decide that? I became friends with an investor at a coffee shop I often visit. Did that person encourage you to start investing? Yes, that's right. He's a very kind person. I learned a lot about investing from him. He told me that I'm talented. That's when I decided to become a devoted investor. What? Isn't that suspicious? That's not true. Don't talk nonsense. He actually earns more than $1,000 every month and has a house overseas. Besides, he even showed me pictures of his mansion, so he's definitely a millionaire. Honestly, I find that a little hard to believe. I mean, it's just too suspicious. But what does that have to do with selling the house? I need more money to fund my investments because the inheritance from my husband has run out. Derek's savings are gone and he's unemployed. The only way to make money was to sell the house. I'm going to use a lot of money for this investment. Wait a minute, did you use Derek's savings? He lost his income when he became unemployed, right? Of course I used it. Are you kidding me? What are you going to do from now on? If you sell the house, you won't have a place to live. How are you going to live? That person also owns an apartment building. I heard he has a spare room, so that's where I'm going to live. Living in a huge apartment was my dream, and it has come true. Geez, there are so many things I want to complain about. Can you hold the house sale for now? Why? It's my house. Besides, it's my life, so let me do what I want. It's none of your business. I understand what you're saying, but you're making too many arbitrary decisions. For example, is Derek's luggages. I don't think it's right for you to send them to me without discussing in advance. Isn't that too insane? I've been taking care of a middle-aged shut-in for a year, remember? Don't you think it's about time for me to be free? I wonder why you have no compassion for me. But before Derek became depressed, he was working and he also paid for your expenses, right? Why don't you take good care of Derek this time? It is a filial piety for a child to take care of his parents. On the contrary, Derek was depending on me since he became a shut-in. It's unacceptable. Why don't we get together and have a family meeting? We don't want the burden to fall solely on you, Morel. I'm worried about your house too. I think this is a problem that we all need to think about and solve together. I want to be a full-fledged investor as soon as possible. I even borrowed money to achieve that goal. I can't just sit around and do nothing because I have to pay it back, right? Seriously? I can't believe you did that. I borrowed some money so that I can start investing. How much? About $10,000. Really? That's a lot of money. If you start investing seriously, you can pay this back in no time. That's not true. Let's discuss this as soon as possible. If we don't, we'll be in trouble. You're overreacting. If I don't become an investor in the first place, you'll be in trouble too. Why do you think so? Because you're the guarantor for the debt. Huh? I don't remember giving you any permission to turn me as your guarantor. I filled out the form myself. I prepared everything perfectly. I'm really a smart woman, don't you think so? I don't think you're allowed to do such thing. I did it anyway. Amazing, isn't it? I don't think so. Anyway, if you stop me from becoming an investor, I'll never be able to repay my debt. As my guarantor, you will be in trouble, right? Using someone's name without permission is a crime. You'll get arrested. Even if you say such a thing now, it's too late. I can't change the fact that you're my guarantor. That's too selfish. If you have time to complain, why don't you shut up and take care of Derek? Well then, goodbye. Natalie, things have changed. Leave that middle-aged shut-in alone and take care of me from today. Hello, Morel. It's been a month since the last time we spoke. I'll be living with you guys from now on, so please keep that in mind. I don't like it when you say that so suddenly. You always decide things so sudden. We're family. There's nothing wrong with that. You must take good care of your mother-in-law. Stop kidding me. We don't have enough capacity to take care of you. What are you talking about? You're my son's wife, so it's only natural that you should take care of his brother too. I'm better than Derek, right? If it's too hard for you guys to take care of him, then just abandon him right away. It's better than taking care of an old lady like you. What did you say? How dare you talk to me like that? I'm sorry, I was just being honest. You're a terrible daughter-in-law. I was just trying to tell you the fact. It can't be helped, right? What are you talking about? Derek is a 38-year-old middle-aged shut-in who doesn't work and stays at home all the time. It's much better for you to take care of me instead. For your information, Derek is working. What? He doesn't live together with me and Felix at our house. He lives alone now. There's no need for me and Felix to take care of him. You must be kidding. That's not what I heard. I haven't heard anything from you since the last time we talked, so it's natural that you didn't know. Explain to me, what on earth is going on? First of all, Derek has ADHD. What language is that? Don't use abbreviations. ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It's a disease caused by an inborn error in brain development. Don't say random things. When I gave birth to him, the doctor never mentioned anything like that to me. When Derek was born, ADHD wasn't a common thing, so I think he wasn't diagnosed properly. Then why now? Derek is already 38 years old. I had to learn more about Derek's depression, so we went to the hospital together. At that time, they recommended an examination. As a result, he was diagnosed with ADHD. So what? The cause of his depression was ADHD. I don't get it. ADHD causes a lot of common mistakes at work, interpersonal problems, and so on. In addition, you treated him so badly that he was stressed out and ended up with depression. Hold it right there. You make it sound like it's all my fault. I'm not the one who should be blamed here. You kept calling Derek a failure and told him every day that he couldn't do anything by himself, didn't you? I was just trying to be honest with him. But because of that, he couldn't decide to live alone and ended up living together with you. I also heard that you took all of his salary. I lose my mind too if I had to live like that. I feel sorry for Derek. I was using his salary to pay for our living expenses. It's obvious, isn't it? I let him live in my house and I fed him too. You only gave him bread and water every day, but you went to eat out at a restaurant with Derek's money most of the time. Isn't that too much? That's not true. If he didn't like to eat only bread, he should have cooked by himself. You didn't allow him to do that, did you? You told him that he would make the kitchen dirty, so he obeyed your order. Because I'm the one who cleans the kitchen all the time. I heard that you outsourced all of the house chores. That's very elegant. Did Derek tell you that? You hired a housekeeper using your allowance, didn't you? You're not a queen who lives in a castle, Morel. That's fine, since I don't hire the housekeeper every day. I don't think so. Derek told me that the housekeeper was there every single day. Really? I don't think so. I'm having a difficulty remembering things. Derek confirmed the housekeeper's name from the service provider. We were also able to check the frequency. If your memory is not clear, I can check it out for you. Why did you do that? You guys are so insidious. In the first place, it was Derek who made the decision of giving all his salary to me and live together with me. If you have a problem with that, you should talk to Derek, not me. He wasn't performing well at work, and he was also blamed by you at home. I don't think he was in a normal state of mind. That's why he couldn't think of any other way but to obey you. If that's the case, how did he get back into the workforce? There's no way a company would hire a 38-year-old sick man. Derek originally had a second job. You didn't know about that? Are you telling me that he has a side job? All of his salary was taken by you, so he's been working at home for some time to earn money. There's no way he can get a good job. A side job doesn't pay that much. Anyways, Derek was studying computer programming in college, wasn't he? What's that? Derek told me that he had told you about what he learned at college. You don't remember anything about that? I wasn't interested, so I don't remember. He's your own son. I can't believe you don't know anything about him. Shut up. I have no idea about what computer programming is. Explain to me. It's something you do when you want to create games, apps, websites, and so on. Is he capable of doing that? He always liked working with computers. He said it didn't bother him when he came home from work and did his side jobs. Seems that it's fun for him. I see, so that's why he had savings. As I recall, you entered Derek's room without permission. You took his bank book, didn't you? That's because I thought he was saving for our living expenses. I think that was the money he earned from his side jobs. Then why did he run out of money? If he was earning money, he should have money deposited regularly. Isn't that strange? Stop talking nonsense. Since he was suffering from depression, he didn't even have the energy to do things he liked to do. It's obvious, isn't it? I kicked him out of my house because I thought that all of his savings were gone. If he could start working again, I shouldn't have let him left the house. Since Derek is free from your abuse, he has turned his side job into his main job and is currently living a decent life on his own. He seems to be earning more money than before. I'll take care of Derek then. What? Isn't it hard to take care of a sick person? I will take care of him from now on and I'll live on his earnings too. What are you saying out of the blue? You don't have to do anything, Morel. But Derek lives alone, right? I'm worried about him. He's at 38 years old. I'm sure it's not convenient for him to do everything by himself. I'll take care of his house chores. No way. By the way, we have moved out from our former house, so we are living next to Derek. We don't need your help. We can handle everything by ourselves. Moved out? What do you mean? We moved to an apartment where we can live next door to each other. Now I work with Felix to check on Derek. We have a good relationship with each other and sometimes we go out together. We're having a great time. Then I'll live there too. Give me the address. That's enough, you parasitic old hag. How dare you say that? You kicked Derek out of your house. Do you know where he was found? I told him to go to your house. He was near the mountain. Why did he go to such a place? He was sick after all, wasn't he? He was planning to end his life there. Huh? He didn't want to bother anyone anymore, so he came up with that idea. But someone who happened to be near the mountain helped him. The worst case scenario was averted. I can't believe that really happened. It's my fault for not realizing it before it happened, but you were the one who drove him to that point. Tell me how you feel, Morel. Depression is not a disease. I also took Derek's salary because I thought that it's a filial piety from him. I just did what was natural. Filial piety is something that children do willingly, not something that parent forces upon them. Wait a minute, I apologize for what happened. So will you let bygones be bygones and help me? You were planning to become a successful investor, right? Why do you need help? You're much richer than us anyway. That guy left me. Are you talking about the person who introduced you to investment? Is that why you're contacting me now? He took the money from my house and ran away. I went to the apartment I was going to live in today and found it empty. What should I do now? I knew it was a scam. It was just too good to be true. What should I do? I even have debts. You are the guarantor, right? You should be the one to pay it. It wasn't my will. You used my name without my permission, so it's not valid. If you don't help me, you'll be in trouble too, okay? If I help you, will you pay off your debt? I'll do all the housework and take care of Derek too, of course. Then you will have more time to spare, won't you? You can even work and pay off your debts easily. Isn't that good? Are you ordering me to pay off your debts? I put your name on the document. There's nothing you can do to change it. So help me quickly. Running away won't help at all. It's easy to prove forgery of a guarantor by handwriting analysis. What? I won't let you get away easily, Morale. I don't understand. Even if the demand of the debt repayment comes to us from the finance company, we just have to tell them that my name was used without permission because you forged the document. Are you saying that it's impossible for you to take over my debts? Yes, that's right. Why should I take over your debt? Then at least let me live in your apartment. If you don't want me to live with you, find an empty room somewhere and rent it for me. Please stop being selfish. You need to face the reality. Are you abandoning your mother-in-law? What a cruel woman you are. I won't help you no matter what you say. I've already sold the house and have nowhere to live. I don't have any working experience too. Then I have a job for you. I heard you can work as a janitor at a hotel and live in the dormitory. A janitor? Me? Dormitory? If you don't like it, it's fine. You'll just be homeless. That's disgusting. Then what do you want to do? If you want work, I can send you the URL of the job site. Please do so then. Got it. You need to work hard to pay off your debt. Goodbye. After that, my mother-in-law started working as a live-in part-timer janitor at a hotel. As for the scam, I reported it to the police, but the money was never returned. I think Morale deserved that. Then I heard that she started to suffer from depression because she could not endure the unaccustomed work and life in extreme poverty. Unfortunately, she has no money for treatment. She's struggling to make ends meet. It can't be helped since she was the one who created the trouble. On the other hand, Derek is finally free from his mother. His stress has also decreased. He is now able to lead a normal life, while devoting himself to his favorite work. He is stepping into a brighter future one step at a time. Recently, he has even started to smile again. The relationship with our family is also good. Although I was surprised at my mother-in-law's selfish demands, we are now living a peaceful life. I'm so relieved.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!